Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Wednesday, July the 9th. Another hot, muggy day. We did have some rain on the way home. Came down pretty good. And it just made it muggier. What can nothing we can do about it? It's Mother Nature. So I hope everybody had a good day today. Nothing special. Except me being clumsy at work and tripping over a skid and tweaked my back. And I knew the skid was there. It was right next to me. It's what happens when you don't pay attention. Damn skids. Oh, Lord. Anyway. So, let's see. News. Man, I tell you what, Texas and what is that, Kerrville or wherever that flood was at, man, it's going to be a while. I think I saw an article or something, I guess, is it Mexico, New Mexico? There was another flood, serious flood going on. So it's got to be climate change, man. No, wait a minute. It's Trump's fault. That's what it is. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, before I forget, so I broke down and got a Fire Stick for our TV because it was on sale. I couldn't pass it up. Yes, Amazon's got their deal thing going on for 3 days. I think today's the last day for it. But anyway, so this is the remote for the Fire Stick. And also, we have a AC unit in the wall, and this is the remote for the AC unit. You can see the temperature there. Well, apparently, when I go to turn the AC unit on or change the temperature, it turns off the Fire Stick. With all the remotes I've ever played around with, I've never had a remote to mess with another device. But apparently, the AC remote will turn off the Fire Stick. I have, if anybody knows how to fix that situation, let me know. I have no idea. I don't know. We just found that out the other day. Well, when we got the Fire Stick, we're sitting here watching TV. I picked up the remote for the AC to turn it down, and the program we were watching on TV shut off. We were like, what the hell just happened? So we're kind of looking around, messing around. And we figured it out. This thing turns off the Fire Stick. That's all it does, too. It just turns it off. Won't turn it back on. So I pointed this at the AC unit to see if it would turn it on or off, but it didn't. So I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, so let's get on with that spam report. Supreme Court clears way for Trump to pursue mass federal layoffs. You know, those people aren't going to be happy, but there's so much bullshit in there, all these alphabet groups, and that's what they're going after. The U.S. Supreme Court on Tuesday cleared the way for Donald Trump's administration pursue mass government job cuts and the sweeping downsizing of numerous agencies, a decision that could lead to tens of thousands of layoffs while dramatically reshaping the federal bureaucracy. Tuesday's ruling stemmed from an executive order issued in February ordering agencies to prepare for mass layoffs. At Trump's direction, the administration has come up with plans to reduce staff at the U.S. Departments of Agriculture, Commerce, Health and Human Services, State, Treasury, Veterans Affairs, and more than a dozen other agencies. In a brief, unsigned order, the court said the Trump administration was likely to succeed in its argument that his directives are legally within his power. The decision, the decision and the latest win for Trump's broader efforts to consolidate power in the executive branch. The Supreme Court has sided with Trump in several cases on an emergency basis since he returned to office in January, including clearing the way for implementation of some of his hardline immigration policies. The Supreme Court's decision on Tuesday lifted San Francisco-based U.S. District Judge Susan Ilston's order in May that temporarily blocked large-scale federal layoffs while the case proceeded. Ilston had ruled that Trump exceeded his authority in ordering the government downsizing without consulting Congress, which created and funded the agencies in question. As history demonstrates, the president may broadly restructure federal agencies only when authorized by Congress, Ilston wrote. While Tuesday's decision cleared one major legal obstacle for the White House, the court noted that it was not assessing the legality of any specific layoff plans at federal agencies. Those layoff proposals, some of which were submitted earlier this year, could still face legal challenges on a variety of grounds, including union opposition, statutory restrictions, and civil service protections. The White House said in a statement that the decision is a definite victory for the president and his administration that reinforced Trump's authority to implement efficiency across the federal government. So, what is your opinion on it? I think he's going after the bullshit groups. We pay somebody $30 an hour just to collect papers or make copies for us. I can see bullshit like that. He's not going after, I don't know how to explain it. And I'm sure, well, how do you know? He he's not going to tear things apart so bad that the office or the agency isn't going to be able to work properly. He's getting rid of the bullshit is what he's doing, plain and simple. Like, why do we need 500 janitors for a 20-room office? I'm just making something up. But that's, okay. We could use maybe 2 janitors. We don't need 500. Bullshit like that. What was it years ago I heard? $500 for a fucking hammer. No. This is the kind of crap he's going after. So, once again, that's my opinion. This is Wolfgang. Blessed be, stay safe. Have a great Taco Tuesday, and I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.